Yo, what's up guys? I got a lot to discuss today. So this is my first full day back in New York and it's 8 in the morning right now. I'm very jet lagged like I was during the entire Italy trip. But speaking of Italy, that was fun and there's gonna be a moment I'll talk about real quick. But yeah. Alright, so basically we're in Italy. I think this is like our third day here. Me, my brother, my father were at a dinner table. We were at a steakhouse that day and we're eating bread while we wait for the dinner to come, and these two beautiful girls arrive next to us. And my brother, I wanted olive oil, right? My brother had olive oil. I asked him like, yo, can you pass the olive oil? And then he didn't. So then I say, well, I guess I'll just go fuck myself. And that motherfucker started dying. He started dying. Like, that shit was funny, but it was not that funny, bro. It was like, he was laughing like he wanted to get cracked on the first day. He was laughing so hard to the point where it got their attention and he had to apologize. He just apologized because he was laughing so hard. Like, it was funny, but it was not that funny. So after that, we introduced ourselves, right? And only me and my dad introduced ourselves because my brother has a girlfriend, so he was just on the corner the entire time. But yeah, and we got to know them. They were two girls from Australia and stuff. And then my brother calls my dad a piece of shit when he was talking to them. I don't know why, but she said, after that, she was like, you know, you really shouldn't call your father a piece of shit. And that shit stuck with us for the rest of the trip, bro, because that shit was genuinely hilarious. I don't know why, but that shit was so funny. Both very pretty girls, by the way. Now that we're done with Italy, I want to talk about the shit I did before Italy, because, like, yes, I ate like a fat ass on the Italy trip. I have no regrets doing that, but my biggest regret is everything I did before the Italy trip, because I binged on so many days where I just shouldn't have. And I just gotta have better self-control when it comes to food. I mean, it's honestly gotten so bad to the point where normal, healthy food just looks like better to me. I don't know. Like, a chocolate chip cookie doesn't hit the same anymore. I think I overdid it because the idea of having a chocolate chip cookie is better than, like, actually having it. Like, actually having it, it doesn't taste as good as it used to. I don't know. I think I overdid it. But yeah, so me and my boy, we're gonna fuck up one meal today, one like giant ass cheat meal, but then after that, I don't even know, like, it's so weird. I think I'm ready to lock in after this today. And I did a poll on my Instagram asking people if I should lock in. Y'all told me I should. And I do want to lock in. It's just, my problem is, my physique is like, I love the gym, but I love food more. That's the best way to describe it. And I'm not gonna lie, while we're talking about like me in the gym and stuff, my lifts have tanked. Like, I used to be able to do 225 and 235, but I can't even push those up. And like, I think I'm struggling to get 205 up, right? And on a cut, strength decreases, but not by that much. Okay, like, when your lifts decrease that much, then you see like, yeah, something's wrong. And like, other lifts have increased, but that shouldn't drop off that much. Back to my physique again, right? I talked about how my physique is, I love the gym, but I love food more. And the thing is, the scale says 200 pounds, but that's just why. I know realistically, it's probably like 195 or something like that. The thing is, though, 200 pounds and 186 pounds on me don't look that visually different. They look a little different, but not the difference you'd expect from 14 pounds. So I already knew I had a lot more fat to lose, but yeah, it is what it is, bro. I'm ready to start this cut, to be honest. I'm gonna show y'all what I mean real quick. Hold on. So the left is me at 200 pounds and the right is me at 186 pounds. As you can see, really not different at all, to be honest. Yeah, bro didn't do shit in a year. So the next part of my life is just going to be leaning out and actually like revealing what I have underneath. I think I'm a successful cutaway from having an aesthetic physique. Call me crazy, but like, weird though, I'm not gonna lie. Like, after today though, I'm just gonna begin with it and stick with it. And I don't know, it's like, cookies and shit and sweets, they're not hitting the same. So that's why I really think this has the chance to be the successful cut. But yeah, pretty much I have a lot more fat to lose than I wanted to come to terms with. But yeah, also, like, I am starting school soon, but I do plan on doing live streams, video games and stuff like that in the future. Today is my rest day, so I'm also not going to the gym today, but I am going to try to stay active. I threw 10 eggs on the pan just because why not? Fucked up the 10 eggs. Okay, so I changed my shirt. what I'm about to do is I'm about to go to the grocery store so I can get the things I need for the cut. So I'm gonna see you guys there. Just ordered the leanest ground beef, which will be useful for my cut. I'm gonna see you guys when I get to Target. Just got to Target. Okay, I got the lean ground beef here. I got 2 of these motherfuckers. But yeah, I kid you not, a dude just came up to me and said, I know you've been lifting those weights, brother. I mean, I have. I still got a lot of weight to lose. On my way back, and I just noticed the 16 handles is opening up. Oh shit. Yo, we about to get so fat. All right, so I just got back home, and the reason I like that ground beef on the screen right there is because it's the leanest, and like they don't really have that at the store close to me, so I had to make a trip to get it. Hey bro, at the end of the day, shout out Laura's ground beef for real. Shout out Laura. I'm not gonna lie, for this cut to be like successful, I do need potatoes and greens, so I'm gonna go to the supermarket and get those now. So I'm on my way to the grocery store, and I'm gonna talk about what I meant by leaning out. What I meant by leaning out was not just cutting all the fat and becoming a twig. I do not want that shit to happen to me. I mean cutting all the fat and revealing everything I built. So yeah, not just becoming a twig. All right, y'all, so I just left the grocery store. I'm gonna show y'all what I got when we get home. I'll see y'all there. So I just came back from the grocery store. I got some Idaho potatoes and asparagus. All right, so I just got back home and I'm chilling right now, and I start school on Friday. And I'm not gonna lie, around this time last semester, a lot was different though. Like, I came back from Amsterdam. Actually, like, around this time, I came back from Amsterdam, and I missed the first day of class because of that. I don't even want to talk about how that semester went, because that shit went terribly. But, I don't know. I feel different about this semester. I feel like maybe I could actually enjoy school this year. I mean, this semester. Obviously, I'm taking math and shit. But, you know, outside of that, maybe it could be better. I'm trying to go into this semester with an open mind. Try to meet new people, make new friends, experience new experiences, and yeah, hopefully have a better semester than the time last year, because a lot was different. Like, even last year, coming back from Amsterdam, I had a fucked up haircut. I'm gonna throw that shit on the screen right there. And like, I tried to get myself to like that shit. I could never do it. But yeah, I just feel a lot different about this year compared to last year. Also, the fucking Knicks won the championship. Bro, I would do anything. I was willing to do anything for the Knicks to win a championship, and I finally saw that shit happen. So I guess this year really is different. Like, deadass, thank God I saw that shit, bro. And I watched out with my best friend. This will be the last words I say about the Knicks. Like, bro, in middle school, nobody would take your basketball opinion seriously if you were a Knicks fan. People would deadass clown you for being a Knicks fan. I'm finally just happy that all my loyalty paid off, bro. Even one of my closest friends in middle school, love you, bro, clowned me for being a Knicks fan at the time. But yeah, I'm just so happy, bro. But bro, after game 1 last year in 2025, the Eastern Conference Finals, I deadass wanted to blow my head off. So I'm just finally glad that I got to see a Knicks championship. I saw the drought end. The parade was kind of ass. The day they won the chip was actually a lot better than the parade, just because it was packed and shit. It was a small ass area. They should have made the area a lot bigger. They should have gone through more boroughs and shit, but it is what it is. I was just grateful to see a Knicks chip, and you know, I wouldn't change anything, really. All right, so I'm back in the black shirt, and what's going on right now is my bro is at work right now. I'm waiting for him to get out of work, and then after that, I'm going to go meet up with him and play some ball. Let me know if y'all want some basketball content in the future, even though I'm kind of ass. And then after that, I'm just going to have that cheat meal, and yeah. Also, like, 40,000 steps and ball on the same day is not redundant, but it's also just like, if whatever you do, your energy is going to be shot for the other. So let me know if I'm wrong in the comments below. All right, so change of plans. I will go hoop with my bro. Sorry for the coughing, but he don't want to cheat on his diet today. So I'm going to just have the ground beef and potatoes for dinner. Asparagus too, but yeah. I'm leaving my house now to go hoop with my bro. And I'm not going to lie though, even though I'm locked in today, I will have one last cheat meal. I will have one, but after that, yeah, I'm preparing to lock in. Funny enough, I was actually thinking about this. I actually tracked like all my calories I ate today and even overestimated a little bit, right? Just in case I didn't have a cheat meal, and I guess I'm not, so I'm gonna just eat the shit I bought earlier. So change of plans, right? I was gonna go hoop with my bro, but I had a chest pain and then something else came up, and I think that's just, at this point, it's just God telling me not to go hoop today. All right, I'm about to make my dinner. 307 grams, by the way. Now, I got them in a bowl and shit. I already washed them. Literally, the next step is just putting them on a cutting board and then chopping them up. So I just chopped them all up. I'm going to put them in there. Season this shit up. I got this shit in a bowl right now. I'm just in the air fryer real quick. All right, I'm going to put this shit in for like 390, 20 minutes. If you ever see me on TikTok or Insta, you know I do the same shit when I film the aggressive cut but eating what I want videos. Fucking hell, I need to buy a camera. So the potatoes are in the air fryer and they're not gonna be ready for a minute. And I want all my food to be ready at the same time, like same temperature and shit, just for it all to come out together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just waiting for the potatoes to be done, and like 5 minutes before they're done, I'm gonna put the asparagus in the microwave, and then eventually, like 5 minutes too, I'm gonna put the ground beef on the pan, and I'm just gonna cook it all together. Now this motherfucker goes in the microwave, enough time has passed. Alright, so I put some spray on this, but I basically ran out. So I got the potatoes and the beef in the pan. Just doing the asparagus and shit. I'm gonna mix it together and I'm gonna show y'all when it comes out. Now it probably doesn't look that good to you guys' view and shit, but I've had this meal before and I enjoy it. Alright, now I'm gonna eat my meal. But with that being said, have a good ass day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.